Do you know anything about what demands are being made?
I have a list of demands that has been told to me,
Okay.
such as, you know, for them to stop using tear gas, to regulate no more internal police investigations, and the interaction with cops and citizens.
Okay. It would be difficult, but it should be a strong thing to negotiate on. The release onto YouTube or whatever of all the cop cams, all the body cams, so that the public doesn't have to go through freedom of information requests, and we can, I've got a word, transparency. Let us see transparency.
And accountability will come with that after transparency.
The other thought that I had that's a little more extreme, but especially after that first weekend, they should be able to identify where every cop was throughout that whole time period.
Exactly.
So you can track an individual cop or you can track a specific area to get what they would use as their excuse for what happened and what was going on.
Excessive use of force, exactly.
Yeah, it's gonna be peaceful. They brought the fucking ruckus. They started the riot. We already know who started the fucking riot. You don't have to tell us that shit. I've been out here since fucking Friday. I saw them fucking destroy Ohio Theater, bro. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. We've been peaceful.
I got tear gas and mace.
Okay. I've talked to a few people and they talked about, and I think it was the first Friday, they closed off one direction, said go the other direction.
Yes.
They went the other direction, that was closed off, and then they got maced and hit with wooden bullets.
That's I didn't get hit with wooden bullets, but I was coming up from Gay to High, and the police officers were motioning us to come. That was on the first Thursday. As soon as we got too close to them, they started throwing the tear gas cans out and macing us. So we left and tried to go forth and come up State Street. And at that time, that's when we started seeing them throw it looked like bowling balls into the Ohio Theater.
Are you saying the cops did that to the Ohio Theater? It's interesting. Okay. It would be interesting to see their cameras.
Yes, they covered their body cameras and they covered their shield numbers, their badge numbers. Yeah. So that night it felt like the purge.
What has it been? You've been down here for 2 weeks. What's been the best time?
I think today, seeing all these mothers come out, it did something to my heart. I was also here when the state troopers all took a knee. So that was about a week ago, and it was a beautiful sight because they were risking their jobs to do that.
Right.
Because they're supposed to be bipartisan.
Right.
But they took a knee, and while we were on the ground for 8 minutes and 46 seconds.